What's the deal, Black Mom? It's Money here, coming at y'all with another video. Today I want to talk about the youth. I think that's a strong topic I like to touch on, but I had recently was outside yesterday, chilling with friends and family, and my uncle's friend daughter had her son. He had I was talking to him or whatever, and he shook my hand. And when he shook my hand, he shook my hand like this, like we had just ended a business deal. He didn't shake my hand like he was giving me that. And when I, said something about it, his mama said, I gotta raise him right. And I just wanted to touch on the situation where it can be sometimes difficult for a mother to raise a young man, you know what I'm saying? Because a woman can sometimes only tell her son what she would expect for a man, what she would like for a man to do for her. Um, Not necessarily be able to tell her all the things that a man should do, like when he should do this, when he should do that, when he should take this step left, right. And also, just in my own experience, like times where my mom or my grandma might have told me something, or and I might have like just shoot it off or just went on about it. And my granddad might have told me, or my uncle or my dad, you know what I'm saying, and I might have been like, all right, you know what I'm saying, I took it a little bit more serious. And that's just my grandma might have had told me something, and then I think my dad told me it, and then I was like, yeah, grandma, I'm not, such and such anymore. And she was like, oh, I have been told you that, but, okay, little stuff like that. But also, we talk about how a lot of the things that we were taught in school is some of the things that pushed us into white religion and doing things the white man way and living in a white man's world. Like as far as raising your hand in school back in slavery time, uh, the slaves would raise their hand or whatever, and the slave master would point to them, and that was their way of exiting the room to go to the bathroom or whatever. Stuff like that. So just the way that we're caught up in doing things and the way that we do things and the way how some of the things that we can do may seem bad but are really good. And I think it's good that you discover your culture and discover who you really are, and the things of study the religion that your people study. Just look into everything. Knowledge is key, so I just feel like spreading that knowledge to the youth is a great thing. We talk about opening up black stores and black designer clothing and black, just any type of black business. But maybe we should also focus on opening up black schools. I see we have black banks, and this is all great for the black culture and community, because I feel like we're making a strive in the right direction. But black schools is something that we should also look at, just to teach our children, our youth, our way, and any other youth from any other race, you know what I'm saying, that would want to be a part. I feel like black is a very dominant and strong race and religion, and a lot of people want to be. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if I wasn't black, I would want to be black, you know what I'm saying? And even if you're not black and you don't want to be black, but you just like the culture. Once in my apartment, I stayed with a Jewish boy. Well, I didn't stay with a Jewish boy. Him or his grandma lived in the apartment complex with me. And I got on the elevator, and he pushed his grandma on the elevator. And then he just hit the button, and I'm like, well, he's just gonna leave her. But she ended up staying the floor before mine. And when we got to the floor and the doors open, you know what I'm saying, he was right there, and he was sweating, and you know what I'm saying, I asked him, like, man, what's up? You know what I'm saying, why didn't you get on the elevator? And he said that a part of his religion, he had to take the stairs or whatever, but she could, you know what I'm saying, with her being I guess a lady, and also being in a wheelchair and everything, she had no choice but to take the stairs. But he said it was a part of his religion. So things like that make me want to learn more about different religions and learn more about different cultures and the way that things work, you know what I'm saying? I feel like black people were probably powerful, and a lot of people say black people would be stronger if we all came together, but I feel like we all so far apart because we all are so far from our religion. Feel me? I feel like I just dropped some knowledge right there, you feel me? But, no cap. Got a little backwood right here for us. It's some platinum cookie. Shit. I just stuffed it down in there though, so I don't think you can see it, and it ain't really that light in here. But this platinum cookie, is not a backwood. This is 1882's Irish cream. Yeah, so that's what that is. Yeah, but yeah, man. Black colleges, just the black community in general. I just feel, hold on, let me like this. But black schools, as far as black elementary schools, black middle schools, black high schools, just black owned, black ran, you know what I'm saying? And just full of black power, man. Excuse me if the weed get to talking a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that may be more deeper into how I feel about this whole situation. Now, another thing is the stereotypes. I have a big thing with stereotypes. I don't see a lot of black men with dreads and suits. And due to that, you know, I told my mom that, and she told me, like, well, why don't you just cut your hair? And I told her, like, well, why don't I just put on a suit? You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to wear a suit to make money. You know what I'm saying? You got people right where Dr. Dre, Zuckerberg, I never could really pronounce his name, the guy that created Facebook. You know what I'm saying? These are guys that wear random plain tees every day. And they wear those plain tees because, well, I've seen in an interview, you can go look up on it yourself, but you have so many thoughts a day, I believe. And why waste thoughts that you could be using on how to make millions of dollars? Why waste that on what shirt you gonna wear today? So oftentimes they might wear a plain shirt, a plain pair of jeans, a similar pair of shoes from all the other ones they got, just because it's just a waste of thought. Like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? I can't think about what shirt I want to wear and all that. It's not that deep necessarily, I don't believe. It's just a simple thought of what you want to be dedicated to. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm a person of fashion, highly. You know what I'm saying? You guys will see more of that later. I love shoes. I love shoes like a mug, man. And I don't think that, okay, here's another thing. As far as black people wearing diamonds and chains and gold, if you look back and, you know what I'm saying, our ancient times, not even our ancient times, but our past culture, it's natural for us to wear gold and like shiny things. Pimp C said it himself, my G. I'm not gonna lie, it's hot than motherfucker in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I am hot, but I ain't gonna bitch out and roll the window down. You know what I'm saying? Good hot box session with y'all boys, you feel me? And ladies, you feel me? But back to the knowledge though. It's okay for us to like the finer things in life, because at the end of the day, material things don't mean nothing, but it make you feel good to have them. So I'm not gonna say everybody has insecurities, but everybody like feeling good sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that plays into the part of treating yourself and making yourself feel special, but also being able to maintain in this world. Money Tree is basically freedom. Anybody that's been keeping up with me, I'm pretty sure you know that. But not just freedom as in freedom of living or not being a slave, but being a slave as far as financially. You know what I'm saying? A lot of black culture people or black people are held down to the ghetto or a Pacific area stereotypically, because this is where we're supposed to be to the white man. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other races and religions that move here and don't get to pay taxes and, you know, stuff like that. It all plays into a factor, you know? I just feel like we are put at the bottom. And once again, we're only put at the bottom because we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We're put at this position, but pointing the finger is no longer time for that. It's about what we gonna do to change it. It's how I feel. I had saw a video on Instagram where a lady had they were at a graduation ceremony, and I guess after certain people graduated, like, people take their kids and they be like, all right, come on, we about to go. I damn near do the same thing, my nigga. I'm not about to stay for the whole ceremony, my nigga. Well, technically for me, my last name is Yancey, so I'm gonna always be at the end. I gotta stay at the end no matter what. I had to stay at the end for me. Gonna be the same for my kids and any of my family. If my name started with a B, which is my mom's side of the family, Browns, or if my name started with an A or a C or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? I'm out there, bitch, you know what I'm saying? But she talk about, look at all the people that's leaving. All the people that's leaving is the black people. Bitch. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people got up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people started to get rowdy, but I'm glad didn't nobody go up there to hit her. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that she ain't deserve it, but violence is what we are stereotypically up against. You feel me? So, even though she should have got what she deserved, there's no telling her if she might get what she deserved later. You know what I'm saying? Because the things that you put into the universe and the things that come out your mouth have an effect on your life. If you say you're not gonna be shit, my nigga, you might not be shit. You know what I'm saying? If you say you want to be a millionaire, you know what I'm saying, and you actually work hard and dedicate yourself to doing that, whether if it's behind a business, whether it's behind working whatever job, managed position, taking over a business, building your own franchise, whatever, you can do that. I'm just here to motivate you, G. My thing is, I want you to take these videos and I want you to see progress, you know? I'm not going to be in my car forever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be here forever. You're not going to be there forever. We're not going to be here forever. It's time to elevate, you know what I'm saying? Elevate for sure. Platinum cookie though. It's some good shit, Jake. It's some good shit, Jake.
Now I'm gon' bang money in the trap. Where the fuck I got my name from? Same spot that your ass came and got the cane from. Money in the trap. Where the